In this tutorial, I am going to show you how to create your Where's Waldo scenes with your teacher Bitmoji. So I am going to put these two links that you will need in the video description. The two are the Where's Waldo Teacher Edition that I have created. It includes 10 different scenes. And the second one would be a Bitmoji people template full of hundreds of slides of Bitmojis that others have shared, and you can add to it as well. So the first thing you want to do is make a copy of this document. This is a public document, so everyone can add to it. So actually, I did recommend that you add your Bitmoji to it first. That way other people can have it and we can fill up these pages a little bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I have my Bitmoji extension. If you don't already have it, you want to go to the Chrome Web Store. And then you're going to click on Bitmoji. Alright, so I have already installed it, but if you haven't, you want to add this Bitmoji extension to Google Chrome. And then you're going to sign in with Snapchat would be probably best if you already have Snapchat. Otherwise, on your phone or device, you want to create your account, because on this extension you're not able to change your outfit or anything, so you already have to have an account with Bitmoji and change your outfit however you want on your phone first. So once you have that logged in, your extension will be in the top right hand corner. Alright, so that is how to get the Bitmoji extension. Now I'm going to use that Bitmoji extension and find a Bitmoji that will work for the scene. So I might just type in space to find a Bitmoji that's related to this scene. And so let's say I want the alien one. I'm going to just click on it and drag it in. And when you drag it in, it uploads it fairly large. So I'm just going to resize it by just dragging the right corner and resizing it down so that I'm about the same size as everyone else. And then you want to find a place where you can move yours in so you're not covering anyone else up. And so, all right, so I like myself there. I'm actually already on this page, so I'm going to delete that later. All right, so once you put yourself into each of the scenes, and let's just delete that now before I forget, but that's how you would do it. So I'm going to go to File and make a copy, and I want to do the entire presentation. And you can rename it to whatever you want. So you can do let's do Where's Mrs. Passmore, and save it to wherever you want as well. All right, then it's going to open it in a new tab. All right, so I no longer need this first slide, so I'm just going to delete that. So just click on it and delete. And then I also don't need this stuff over here anymore, so just delete all that and delete that, and you can do that for each of the slides. Just go ahead and delete that so your kids don't see that stuff. All right, so when you're all done with that, some things may be a little bit shifty. All right, so the main thing, I'm sorry I didn't create it so that you can click on all of the Bitmojis and turn them and reposition all of them, and I'll show you why in a second. So right now, your students can click around and kind of try and find you if you didn't, if you don't save it as a picture. So pretend this was me. They could just click around and find me easily. I mean, of course, there's going to be a couple other ones, but you don't want them to click around and try and find you easily. So you want to save this all as one image. And also kids like to, move things around and then everything gets a little wonky. So you want to save this all as an image. Once you are on there and you are happy with it, I am going to screenshot this. So you can either use print screen if you are on a desktop or Microsoft, And if you're on a Mac, you're going to use Shift Command 4, and it'll actually just let you select the area that you want. So I'm going to select just the picture. All right, and then you want to delete everything in that picture. So I'm going to go and delete that. And now you want to insert image, upload from computer, and find that scene that you've just taken a screenshot of. And now you're just going to reposition it, resize it so that it's back where it needs to be. Now if a student clicks around, they can't find you, and if they accidentally move it, they're not moving and messing up everything. All right, but now you want to change, of course, your name. So let's just say your name is Mrs. McCann. Change it there, and you can change your school to whatever your school initials are. And then you can change your Bitmoji here. So I'm going to go back to my extension. And so to find the one that I did, I just typed in pose. And I just wanted a generic one. And you want to keep it the same on every slide probably. You don't have to. But I did just so that they see exactly what I look like and to remind them that I'm wearing the exact same outfit in every scene, have the same exact hairdo in every scene, because there are some others that have my same outfit but have a different hair color, or they have the same hair as me but have a different colored dress. So I just put that there. And now if you notice, if I drag this red circle, it goes behind. That's because the last thing that you put on here was this big picture. So it is currently sitting on top or arranged on top of the circle. So I'm just going to move that circle back. I'm going to click on the circle and do Command C or copy it, delete it, and Command V. Now it is the last thing that I put on the page, so if I move it onto the picture, I can move the red circle onto myself. So that's what my students are going to do. All right, I'm going to just put that back. And now you need to do the same thing for every slide. So do the same steps. Then when you are all done with that, you want to save each of these individually if you want to upload them to Google Classroom or send them to your students one day at a time. And that's how I do it. I just am sharing them one day at a time until the end of the year. So I'm going to go to File, Make a Copy, and Selected Slides. And I just do it as Where's Mrs. Passmore's, or Where's Mrs. Passmore, and then I number it, number 1, and do space, just so I know exactly what it is. And it's going to open a new tab. Loading. There it goes. And it only has that one. So when I go to share that one in Google Classroom, it'll only have that one slide. And then you're going to do the same thing for each of the slides. So File, Make a Copy, Selected Slides, and this one I'm going to do Where's Mrs. Passmore's number 2 and camping. All right, and just keep going down, just select the slides that you want. So then I will go into Google Classroom and upload them. So you can see I've already uploaded 5 for my students by going to Create Assignment, and I'll title it the same thing, Where's Mrs. Passmore? Number 6, and I actually don't want to know what my number 6 is. Let's see. So I will find it in my drive, and I've put mine in Online Learning, End of Year. Where's Mrs. Passmore? And let's just find number 6. All right, so the number 6 is the mountains. Now you want to make a copy for each student so they all have their own copy. So I'm going to go number 6, mountains. And then you can schedule them ahead of time. So this one I'm going to give to them tomorrow. And actually just want to make it ungraded. It's just for fun. And I'm having them do it by June 5th, our last day of school. I have a Where's Mrs. Passmore topic. All right, so now I'm just going to schedule it for tomorrow. All right, so I'll just show you an example of ones that they've done already. So you can just click on it in Google Classroom. And you can see that they've dragged the red circle, and I just let them know that they found me. And if they don't, I'll just let them know, oh, no, that's me, not me, try again, and I'll return it to them. If you don't return it to them, then they're not able to try it again because you have ownership of it. All right, well, that is how to make your Where's Waldo scenes. If you have any questions, please let me know.